Greetings to all my fellow inmates. A lot of you will know that I've just moved house and I've relocated the business. Right now I'm just currently walking through my front garden. So I just wanted to check in with you guys because the workshop is not ready for doing bikes and videos and stuff because it's literally an old barn. It needs renovating right throughout. We can't renovate it until we've moved the bats. And I don't know about other countries, but here in England, you cannot just get rid of bats. You have to have them responsibly moved. So we'll be doing that in the course of the beginning of 2021. So this is the new pad. So we have literally relocated out into the countryside. Now I'm not too unfamiliar with the countryside. I've lived in the countryside before. So for me it's like coming home. It really is a beautiful part of the countryside that we're in. I also want to mention that my brand new bike, my new triple black, I won't say any more. Is it a GS or is it a GSA? But it's a triple black GS or GSA has arrived today at the dealership, but I won't be picking it up until the 4th or just gone past the 4th of January. And when I pick it up, it's then going straight into the paint shop, having a load of work done to it and other bits fitted to it. But one of the other things I'm going to be fitting to it is this. This is the amp link. Now, did you see my last video on the PDM60? So PDM60, which I did that video on, I've got loads of these in stock. So if you prefer to plug in your PDM into a computer, that's the jobby for you. But if you want to be able to configure it all on your mobile phone, this is basically the PDM60, but you can connect to it with your phone via Bluetooth, or it might be Wi-Fi. I haven't fitted one yet, but if you want one right now and get it fitted to your bike before I fit it to mine, click on the link in the description below, and I've got these in stock. They've literally just turned up today, fresh in from America, and to my knowledge, I'm the only person in the UK who have got these. So Row Electronics tell me. I'm the only person that has these in the UK. So these are phenomenal. This is the way forward for power distribution modules, definitely. Okay, would you like to see a little bit of the new barn where our bike thing is going to be based? I'll tell you what, let's go back to the spring and I'll show you when we first found the property and we came for our first viewing. So the date today is June the 13th, 14th, 15th, I don't know. The 13th. 13th. This is my lovely wife Roberta. You haven't seen her before. She's, hello. Hello. Sorry. And she's driving today because I've never passed a driving test. Right. Oh, we're going to see Jessie. There's Jessie. Saturday, June the 13th and 2020, so we're still in kind of like a lockdown kind of an eased up lockdown phase. What have you guys been doing during lockdown? And one of the things that we've done is we have put an offer in on a new property. Now the reason we want this property, so if we go back to February of this year, just before lockdown, a bike thing was getting to the stage where we knew we needed to expand the business. I needed to take on staff. I was looking at commercial properties in my nearby town, and then I pulled the plug on all that because the uncertainty with COVID-19 and what that was going to do. During lockdown, you find yourself, some people buying toilet roll, some people buying Denali lights. Also, we were
kind of talking about our future, weren't we?
Yeah, exactly. Talking about our future and knowing full well we have to expand the premises that we're in. So we thought, well, rather than taking on a commercial premises, let's try and find the perfect accommodation, a bigger house and workshops, that sort of thing. So we found this place. So we're going for the 3rd time today to view it again. We've already put an offer in, it's been accepted. So all we're doing right now is our house is on the market, waiting for it to sell. Fingers crossed that will sell in the next couple of weeks. So we're on the way there now. We're going to be there in about 45 minutes. I've also got my parents to come along as well because the plan is there's a barn at the back. So basically it's an old farmhouse and there are cottages on the land. But more importantly is the the barn for a bike thing. So that's what this is about. This is the excitement. Forget about the house. That's just, you know, that's just somewhere where
That's my project.
yeah, that's just somewhere where you put your head down and rest. But it's the barn. I've got this fantastic barn. They're old stables, so we can have a proper bike stable for a bike thing. And we've already put plans together because I can't even work from there until we knock half of it down and rebuild it again. This is it. We're here. This is the back end of it. So behind me is the house. But what we're really interested in, is the new workshop for a bike thing. So if I take you inside. Right, so this is what it looks like right now. So we walk you through here. Alright, now if I slowly walk through here, trying to keep this nice and... So this is basically going to be, from what I gather, a kitchen, lounge area, pool table, nice Chesterfield sofas. Who opened that door? That door just opened by itself. Okay, I think I'm feeling a little bit of that. Right, and so this is also, not too sure what's going to happen here, but as you can see, this is where the pigs used to feed, or the cows, I don't know, or horses. And then through back here, so this is another part of the barn, and this is we're probably going to be doing a lot of bike maintenance and installs in here. Come out through here, adjust the ISO. Sorry, giving you a random documentary what I'm doing to my phone. Another barn door to the outside there. And then we come through to here. And we've got another door into here, and this will probably be my office in here. Another barn door outside to the courtyard. So if I walk you back through, can you see how this is going to be amazing? Hopefully, but when you're watching this video, you already see the transformation. I'm showing you the build and the making of a bike thing stable. And it really is a stable. So as we come out to outside, and then that is will be my home. We've got some cottages as well. And so you'll ride your bike in here. That'll be the entrance. And then you'll park your bike up right outside. Pretty great. So what do you think? It's pretty cool, isn't it? And the next thing, so that was my dad, by the way, grabbing a Sony with diabetes. So then outside here, although this isn't part of the business. Oh, and by the way, there's some amazing roads as you ride towards this premises. There's some great twisty roads, especially if you're coming from Hinckley. There's a really nice road through Appleby Parva. Look at these views. Stunning, aren't they? Stunning. So this wall here, this great big white wall, that's going to be knocked down. It's all barbed wire up there, I don't know why. And this is going to be another entrance which is going to go to my mum and dad's place. So in here, that building with the tin roof. That's where I'm going to stick my parents. And this here is the back of the bike thing stables. Let me take you up the side of the drive, which takes you through to the courtyard where the bike thing stables will be from now on forwards. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess, but there's a lot of work to be done here, but if you can dream and you can see the vision that I'm coming from, you can see this place is going to be absolutely awesome. So make sure you tune in for future videos when we start renovating this beast. Okay, so as you can see, this is literally a barn with a rubbish little wooden door. Well, beautiful wooden door, I actually love it. But the security in here is absolutely useless. So any of those out there who are looking, thinking, that'll be easy to break into and get all that stock, all that Denali stock, all those amp links, all those PDM 60s and everything else, all the Inov K2s, none of it is in here. It's all under lock and key, very secure. So don't even think about, it's not in here. It won't be in here until it's absolutely secured up. There's also something else I wanted to cover in this video because, as a lot of you will know, England is going into Brexit. Is that the way to correctly phrase it? Going into Brexit? Anyway, Brexit is happening 31st of December. So as of 1st of January, things are changing. And I think a lot of us aren't too sure exactly what's happening. So this is my way of it, because all my sales have been really ramping up, which has been a bit tricky because of moving house, Christmas, and sales have just been at an all-time high because people are panicking, thinking once we go into Brexit, everything's going to get more expensive. I don't think that's the case. Now, I'm not an authority on VAT and taxes and import taxes and everything, but I've done my research, I've spoken to my suppliers, I've spoken to my accountants, and I've read it up on the .gov website for the UK. So this is how I see it is currently, right now, and how it has been for the last God knows how many years. Let's say, for instance, you are in America, or you're in Australia, or you're in the Far East. Basically, you're outside the European Union. Right now, you are seeing prices on my website that do not include VAT. I don't even mention the words on my website. It doesn't say Inc. VAT, it doesn't say plus VAT, it's just the basic price without any VAT. So if you are watching this from America or one of those other countries outside the EU, you are currently seeing a cheaper price. But when the goods reach your country, then it's down to your customs to put a fee on that. Now, I also learnt recently, a lot of my customers in America, if the value is under $800, you don't pay any taxes anyway. So I'm hearing from a lot of my customers, they're not even paying any taxes. So you're getting a pretty good deal in America from what I understand. And likewise for Australia. But if you are in the EU, so if you're in France, Germany, Austria, the list is endless. Up till now, you pay our UK VAT. So you are seeing a price, and on my checkout, it says on there, this price is inclusive of VAT. Now, if you're in the UK, you also see that as well, price inclusive of VAT. Now, after the 31st of December, and once we are in Brexit, once we are Brexited, whatever you want to call it, well then at that stage, only the UK will pay VAT. So nothing will change for UK at all. If you are in, let's say for instance, Sweden, so I had a customer from Sweden panic buying this morning, desperately wanting me to ship his goods out today, which I did for him, because he thinks he's going to be paying more for the stuff once we go into Brexit, which I believe that is not the case, because once we go into Brexit, Sweden will be just like America. Your prices will be cheaper on the website. However, it's down to your country's customs to then pass on or to charge you the relevant tax when it hits your country. So you'll pay your local rate. So one of the things I recently learned was Southern Ireland, their tax rate was more, I can't remember what it was, 21 or 22%, but it was more than 20%. So someone like Ireland, they are going to be paying more, a little bit more, because their tax is higher. So they won't pay our UK tax, so the actual product will be cheaper on the website, but when it hits Ireland soil, well then, if your customs and excise are doing their job correctly, well then you'll be paying your local tax on that amount. Hope that makes sense. So I'm not all that worried about Brexit. The world is not going to come crashing down. This is a good thing. Maybe. We have our pros and cons. But I sell a lot worldwide. So all I see is that sales will increase for countries that are currently in the EU. I can see them increasing, not decreasing, because the price on the website will be less. My downside is my cash flow will suffer but that's okay. I can deal with that as long as I keep on top of my VAT returns, so I get my VAT back on my costs invoices. Hope that makes sense. So I hope that's cleared a few things up. Now, as I said at the beginning of this, I am not an authority on VAT. I don't know, that is not my thing. If you've got any opinion on this or anything you want to add to this, then please don't just fire abuse at me saying I got it wrong. Just put comments down below so others can read, everyone can help each other out. So right now it's a bit of a minefield really. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Stay safe behind bars. Have a fantastic Christmas. See you in the new year.